Hello, Peter Hayward here. Welcome to part 5 of my hints and tips for the Orla Ringway RS600. I want to do something for new owners this time. It's a good hint, it's a good tip, and I hope you'll find it useful. And even those that have had the RS600 for a little while, you might find it helpful. I'd like to tell you what I did. The first thing I did when I received my Orla 600, I switched it on basically. Now when you switch the organ on, it comes ready loaded with 1, 2, 3, there are 5 rows of 16 presets which come ready loaded. In other words, you just push it on. There's a default one which comes on as soon as you switch the organ on. Just push a button and you've got a nice sound. In fact, you've got a selection of sounds. It says on the page, what have we got? Page 11, it's got the default settings, default registrations, and there's some nice sounds. Cinema organ. Let's go on to the big band sound. That's nice. I like that. Now, number 13 is a clarinet, so let's change to the clarinet. But of course there's a pre-programmed rhythm in every one of these buttons, comes with a suggested style and a suggested rhythm at a suggested tempo. So I can't, if I change from the big band to a clarinet, 13, suddenly it gets slower. Now we have a wonderful, useful button to overcome that so that you can use the same sounds, any sound you want, but using just the one rhythm. It's called the D switch. And what I did is, what the D switch does, by the way, I ought to tell you, the D switch locks in the tempo, locks in the style, so that you can use any one of the sounds for the split. You can use any one of those sounds, but with just the one rhythm, with the one style, and of course in the same tempo. I found it very, very useful, and what I did here, on the next page you'll find the details of the other 4 banks of registrations, factory registrations, all programmed in, and to get those, all you do is, if we want presets 1, bank 1, you push shift and number 1, and now it says call OK, in other words, understood, and it says what it does is now loaded a whole new set of presets. And what I did, I made myself a list. First of all, I photocopied these pages, and I made myself a list of what I call D-switch buddies. In other words, I made a list of sounds, which all registrations which sound really good together. So to change from one sound to the other, it sounds really good, but using the D switch so that the rhythm stays exactly as it is and the tempo stays exactly as it is. I made little groups of sounds which sort of complement each other. And have a look at what I did. And you'll notice on the little coloured groups of sounds which really fit well together, I've got a little asterisk on one of the presets. That tells me which preset to push first, which sets the rhythm and sets the tempo. So for instance, with my lovely theatre organ sounds, if I push number 9, I get a beautiful theatre organ waltz. Push the D switch to lock that waltz in, and then I can use 10, 11 and 12 as a quick change of sound. Let's try it. So we're on presets, row 1, I push number 9, push the D switch, which is right at the end, never forget to do that, and then that's locked in the rhythm, the speed, and I can now use 10, 11, 12 for quick changes. D switch is so useful to be able to create groups of sounds that hop from one to another, giving you a wonderful change of sound, but without a change of rhythm and without a change of tempo. So now let's run through just a few of my favourites. Shift and 3 brings you on to row number 3. We've got presets number 3, it says call OK, that means all understood, it knows we're on presets 3, and I think if I push number 9 we get that nice whistle. But what have I forgotten? I've forgotten to push the D switch. So push number 9, lock the sound in with the D switch, and now I can change from number 9 to number 11 and then number 7 and number 4. There's lots of different sounds. This is how I recorded my Sleepy Time Girl on YouTube. Here we go, let's play it. Change to number 7. That's strings. Changes of sound without the drums changing, the drums stay exactly as they are all made possible by that fantastic little D switch, which really helps. Let's just do one more while we're on presets 3. Let's try the Viennese one. Make sure the D switch is off now because we want it to change. Push number 13, that sets in a beautiful Viennese waltz. Now put the D switch back on again, and now let's go to Vienna. We'll go on to the last row. Let's have a try row number 4. Take the D switch off. Row number 4, shift and 4. Call OK. In other words, we're on row number 4. And let's try one of my favourites. Number 6 gives you that nice big band. 30s band. Now put the D switch on to lock that rhythm in. Here's the rhythm. But that was a nice quick step. So we'll lock that rhythm in. And now we can change from 6 to 7 to 9 to get a nice change of sound. We start with that one. Now 7. Trumpets. Muted trumpets. And what's that one? Last part, number 9. More of a big band sound. With a little organ. That split keyboard is so useful. Right, let's go back again then. We'll start with number 6. We would lock the rhythm in, D switch on, lock the rhythm of number 6 in, and away we go like this. key switch.